Hello everyone, how are you? Okay, so today I've got some arpeggio studies for you. These are adapted from some they were posted recently by Janeck Gwizdala. He's a bass player, but I've sort of adapted them, modified them slightly from what he posted. But it's just really good articulation exercise. You know, it sort of stops you from like noodling so much as well. It'll help facilitate your way around the neck. It'll help you link different sort of chord shapes and different inversions, different positions, that sort of thing. So it's basically like they're modelled after two patterns basically. Like the first one, now I mean he did it in F, but I'm going to do it in G, just because of the way that it's just going to be easier for demonstration purposes. So right, so if you know in your if you know your basic modes, you know, like you got your Mixolydian mode, which is G, and then the next mode after that would be Aeolian mode. Yeah. So we can play a G major arpeggio, either like that or like that. But we're not going to play, so we're playing root third, and that would be fifth, but we're not going to play the fifth, so we're just playing root third, and then we play a minor arpeggio. So we're going, yeah. So far so good. And then from the A, you see what I mean? So we start on the G, play the A minor arpeggio. So we've got root and third, fifth on the A. Root and third on the B, and then on the C, root third and fifth. D. So we can play it like across the boxes like that, or we can play it down. So we can go. Yeah, so we can play it like that. We can play, or we can play it here. Yeah, and then when we move backwards, so we play so there's the third to the root. Yeah, you made a mistake, didn't I? Yeah. So what we want to be doing is do that for all the modes. So we can do it in F here. Yeah, and then the G. Yeah, A. Yeah, and a B. Yeah, C. And then the D. Yeah, that was D. E. Yeah, F of course. So then we're back to the F. Yeah, and we can try it starting on like different strings. So that's just starting on like the this E string. We can start here as well. Yeah, and so on. So when you've worked through those and in reverse as well. Yeah. When you've done those, the next thing we're going to do, and this is my adaptation. I'm sure Janeck does this in his workout somewhere, but we're going to say right. Well, we'll go root. We're going to root third, root third, fifth, and then here we're going to go root third, fifth, and seventh. So we're going to go. Yeah, if you make a mistake, don't worry about it too much. So we'll start again on that one. That's wrong. Yeah, and so on. Yeah, and so on. And we can go on with like that as well, because like the extensions we got like the seventh, the 9th, the 11th, the 13th. So you know we could go on making patterns like that, and then of course like there's different inversions as well. You know, we can start look at some of those more open voicings. So root, fifth. Yeah. Yeah, and so on and so on and so on. So I mean, this is just, you know, the idea is, you know, with this, it's don't rush them. You know, it's not about shredding. It's more about finding those arpeggios and finding what the next logical pattern is, and like getting your ear going as well, because your ear should hear what that pattern should be after a while. You know, once you've been running through these, your ear will tell you whether it's right or wrong. I understand it. Some of the stretches are quite big. You know, they can be quite challenging to learn as well. But it's going to be really rewarding, because it means that, you know, when you're faced with, you know, like having to play, like say, triads over sort of complicated chord patterns, you're well equipped. You know what you're doing. You know where the extensions are, and you've got those voicings under your fingers already. So yeah, okay. So quite a short one today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.